What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be going over the Sting from Discraft. So when I got the Sting in, I noticed how thin the rim was. It's almost in between a mid-range and a fairway driver. Super understable, really great for those wooded shots. I've been putting a little hyzer on it, trying to get it to just kind of flip up a little bit. I've also been having a lot of success with it for rollers. Been really great for that. So like high-end hyzers, tight fairway shots. But today at Freeman Lake, I'm gonna be throwing it on the front nine or every tee shot. I do see this being a very versatile disc, something that you can get a little more distance out of, but still with like a mid-range kind of flight. But let's get into it. Hole 2 at Freeman Lake, it's probably 250 feet. I'm gonna be throwing this Sting out on a little bit of a hyzer, see if I can't get a gentle hyzer flip out of it. It's not gonna flip over because I'm putting enough hyzer on it for it to go straight. So that flew pretty much what I would want it to do. Flipped up and then actually even got a little bit more of a glide to the right even after its flight. I'm gonna try a buzz on the similar line, throwing the shot that I always throw here. Woo! Gave that a little bit more height. You just can't beat a buzz. Got just perfect stability for that shot. So far, what I'm noticing about the Sting is it's great for shots that you want to flip up to flat and then have them even get a little more anhyzer out of. If there's a hole at Freeman Lake that calls for that shot, it's hole 3. A little more height and that would have been perfect. So one of the biggest things I'm noticing about the Sting is it really does want to turn over and pull to the right. So this is going to be a great beginner-friendly disc. Someone with a slower arm speed, your professional player that's going to be playing in the woods, doing some standstill shots, stuff like that. Means it held kind of a slow hyzer, but I threw it on a real steep. So I'm going to try to do that again. Woo! That's pretty good. And that was that slower speed shot that I was talking about earlier. If you're in the woods, those kind of shots, that is a perfect standstill speed. Accurate second shot on this hole helps out so much. And that Sting really actually worked good for that because I could pace down and keep my eye on the target longer. And I got a pretty well straight shot out of it. Now let's see if we can't get a buzz into the green. I'm loving the speed of this disc. It's just a little faster than a mid-range. I can put a little hyzer on it and it'll flip up to flat and just fly straight. And that's a shot I think all of us can use. It's not too bad. Could have used a little bit more air. Big old boy ain't cut out for this. It's like 93 degrees today. So this is hole 6 at Freeman. This is a shot I've been waiting all day to throw. My Sting, a little anhyzer roller. So that's a few holes with the Discraft Sting. If I had to rate this disc, I would say it's probably a 9 because it's fairly versatile. You can throw hyzer flips with it, get those straight shots through the woods. You can throw those long anhyzers. You can even really throw backhand rollers. The one I threw hit the tree. I need to get used to the disc before I can get it to fade over just right. Would be a really great beginner-friendly disc. I'd recommend this to any new player that's looking for a disc to start out with above a mid-range. Always recommend mid-ranges first. Buzz, SS, regular buzz, something like that. When you step up from that to your fairway drivers, this should be your first one in your bag. It's really great. And it matches my arm speed pretty good. So that keeps me throwing smoother and not having to throw so hard. So yeah, that's a few holes with the Discraft Sting. If you guys want to support the channel, go to greatlakesdisc.com. Use my code EJDG10 for 10% off. They have this exact run in store now if you'd like to pick one up. And as always, if you're enjoying the content, leave a like, hit the subscribe button, comment down below what your favorite disc is, and I may do a review on it next week. Thanks, guys.